vibe is the best. We're coloring with ivy. The world comes alive, streaming on YouTube. Let love thrive, lines don't matter. Just let it all flow. Peace in the colors, and watch the joy grow. The chat lights up as the pencils glide, blending the hues with a rainbow bright. Man, the sun's in a cosmic stream. Every stroke she draws feels just like a dream. We're coloring with ivy. The world comes alive, streaming on YouTube. Letting love cry, lines don't matter. Just let it all flow. Peace in the colors, and watch the joy grow. Cherish what you have. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Pass the turquoise, share the gold. Stories in the artwork gently unfold. A canvas of freedom where good vibes spin. A stream is the doorway, so come on in. We're coloring with ivy. The world comes alive, streaming on YouTube. Happy Tuesday, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Lines don't matter. Just let it all flow. Peace in the colors, and watch the We just had a train go by. Hello, Baker Mouse. Hello, Jay. Hello, Sherry. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so I took this postcard with me, coloring it, but you can see I didn't get much done. Didn't have much time, which is nice. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. So cherish what you have. That's today's affirmation, motto, whatever you want to call it. Cherish what you have. It is available as a postcard. If you haven't gotten a postcard from me and you want that one, let me know. Today we are doing Ravenfrost Hideaway. Woo! That's hard to say. Let me finish getting things set up here. The camera, of course, is wonky as usual. No, we're not going to do this today. Go. Go. I got baby already wanting to get up on the coloring page. We're not going to do that today. Absolutely not. So it was a busy week for me already this week, having to go up to the lung doctor. He's an hour away, and that takes a lot out of me, and I have somebody else drive me the whole 9 yards because I don't like driving in traffic anymore. I really don't. So I let somebody else do the driving, but it takes a toll on me, so I'm kind of tired and sore today. So I'm not sure how much we'll actually get done, but it's a good day to visit anyway. That's a little better. I like that. Earlier, right before the stream, I had the sunshine coming in right across the page. It was beautiful. I don't even know what colors I'm starting with today. How about that? I literally just turned the page right before the stream started. still working on my Advent calendar for the month. I'm going to turn that down just another hair. Can't quite hear myself think. Yeah, we had some sunshine and we're supposed to be up to 36 this afternoon. Can you believe it? 36 whopping degrees. Well, let's see. I'll figure out where all my colors are. Right? Turn on the AC. I need some gray. Maybe some cool gray. Probably some warm gray. Maybe this one. Gotta get out some favorites, you know. I've got on my cool Christmas sweater today. Okay, it's not really Christmas, but it is green and pretty. Let's start with the stovepipe. Why not? I have to put these up here. I get this down here a little bit. Yeah, you can see my clipboard, one of my clipboards up underneath there. This is warm gray 90. Well, hello, view. Biker Mouse says the day started out rainy, but it got pretty sunny in the afternoon. It was around 10 degrees Celsius, so it got quite busy in the car wash this afternoon. Oh, yes, I can understand that completely. How are you feeling, view? Hello, Kat. How are you today? Good to see you. Sore and annoyed and a little bored. Oh, I understand that. I know you're still limited on what you can do. "28 weeks. Is that how long it's going to take to fully recover?" Bless your heart.
Step away from the noise
Well, it's a good time of the year, though, to, sit down and cozy up and not do much of anything.
No more clutter, no heavy chains, just the open fields and the falling rain. We're going back to the earth, back to the trees, breathing in the sunlight, dancing with the breeze, that's in our pocket.
Oh my goodness.
Open our minds, let freedom take hold.
Yeah, once the sling is off, the therapy will help. It will. Exactly. One more day closer to having it done. I know in the end, you'll probably be thankful that you did it.
The meadows alive with everything. No walls around us, no wires above. Only the language of peace and love. We're going back to the earth, back to the tree, breathing in the sunlight, dancing with the breeze, less in our pocket, more in our
Malcolm,
open our minds.
those are my socks. Could you please not play with my socks? Go. Thank you. My best friend in the universe got this for me last month for my birthday. And I absolutely love it. And it's a perfect day to wear it because, it's 36. It's warm and snuggly and it's got 3 pockets on it.
Shed the wave, let the burden fall. Answer the why.
Does my bestie know me or what?
Clarity shines where the clutter ends. Freedom begins where the fall.
So I want to let you all know that the lung doctor gave me a great report. That's what yesterday was all about, and that's why I'm tired and sore today. But I got a great report from the lung doctor. Everything is looking good. The pneumonia that I had this summer has cleared up. Took me forever to get over it, but it is out of there now. Yes, so awesome news on that front. And they believe that the congestion right now is just allergies, and we're going to try a different allergy medicine. Because I'm not running a fever or anything like that. I'm just very, very, very congested. So, and try a different allergy medicine. Benadryl started giving me heart problems earlier this year, so I had to quit taking it. And they think that I need to be back on an allergy medicine. That's it. And they want to do, of course, I'm getting older, so they want to do a CT scan. Just so as I age, they've got a baseline scan of what my lungs look like now. I don't need any new medicines. The medicines that they have me on are working great. So overall, a very, very, very good report from the lung doctor. I've had lung problems my entire life. This is a condition that I manage. I will never get over it. I literally don't know what it's like to breathe like a normal person. I've never had a day in my life with normal lungs. So, we do what we can to keep them open and functioning. When I was just a baby, I was in the hospital with bronchial pneumonia, which I was in there for 10 days. Almost died, the whole 9 yards. They sent me home in an oxygen tent for like a month. And I've had problems ever since. So, we just deal with it. Oh, don't be sorry. I'm used to it by now. You know? By now it's just a matter of course, and we deal with it as we can. Yeah, it was strange that I got pneumonia during the summer. I haven't had pneumonia for a very, very, very long time. They think because we had such a wet summer that that's what triggered it. So we just keep an eye on it and do what we can. And I've got the nebulizer, and if I really need it, you know. I just take it one day at a time. Yes, Team Nebulizer. That thing is a lifesaver and has kept me. Yes, they do. They have portable ones now. I have one that'll plug into my either my cigarette lighter or a regular plug-in. That's how old it is, though, that I still have one that plugs into a cigarette lighter in your car, the 12 volt. Yeah, I need to get a new one too. It's been a minute, but it still works, so I'm not in any hurry. I don't have to use it that often, but I am positive it has saved me countless emergency room visits and hospital stays. And we keep me stocked on the liquid for it, so.
Spirits fly. No more fences. No more change. Only sunshine after rain. Peace and love. Let the whole world sing. Raise your hands. Let the freedom ring. Colors blending, souls above. We are one in peace and love. Children laughing.
You know, I'm not going to be out here running any marathons or anything like that, but oh, they used to just call them inhalers, you know, the rescue inhalers. No, those are just inhalers to me. I think it's stupid to call them rescue inhalers. You know, they didn't go into this whole entire meds for management until I was much older. For many, many years there, all they had was those rescue inhalers.
Turn the drum, let the fire light.
They didn't have 1,000,001 other medicines to try to help your lungs.
Every nation.
If they got too bad for your rescue inhaler and your nebulizer, you went to the emergency room, you know? Literally just par for the course.
Peace and love, let the whole world sing.
But I'm very glad that they've got the medicines out that they do now that help me breathe better, less wheezing, less congestion. Opens up those airways even better and keeps them open for longer. I don't know about you, but every 4 hours on that nebulizer, you know that nebulizer treatment takes 15 minutes at least. And that's no fun to do for 4 times a day. Is to have to, that's an hour out of your day that you got to sit there and do treatments. Nobody enjoys that. Not one single person. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm just saying it's an annoying way to treat a condition. And I'm glad I only have to do those treatments, when I come down sick. And not as an everyday anymore. I mean, every 4 hours, if you had a full-time job, that means you'd be taking that machine with you to work. Ought to know this one. Just to get through the day. I'm grateful for the maintenance meds. And I'm thankful they're working. Singing sweet to the radio dial. If I don't get there, it's all right. I got the stars and but we need better. We still need better. Those nebulizer treatments, we need to shorten them. Somehow they need to make them more potent so they don't take so long. I don't know. And so that the medicine that they do give you lasts longer than 4 hours. It wouldn't be bad 15 minutes once a day, but 4 times a day? Yes, it was. And as a matter of fact, when COVID hit, we'll tell my favorite COVID story. When COVID hit, I was working, and they started forcing us to use the chemicals to clean with really bad. And you can't do that to somebody with lung problems. You cannot force us to use harsh chemicals, because literally what happened was I got a chemical burn in my lungs. And they wouldn't let me opt out of it. And that is when I won the lawsuit against them for not giving me an option. I got a settlement. And then that's when I started my van life, because the doctor told me I needed fresh air for my lungs. And now y'all know why I live outside pretty much. And that is the best thing I could have done for my lungs, was force myself to get fresh air as often as possible. So that is why I live outdoors. Train, thank you, Sherry. I got to talking. Train. Oh my goodness. There was one at 1 o'clock too, right when I started. So let me write that one down. And that's probably the return then. Because that went by right at 1 o'clock, right as we were starting. This is just some burnt ochre, by the way.
Making tea from dandelion root.
But literally, my lung doctor said you need as much fresh air as possible. So that's when I started van life. And then last year, somebody offered me this RV. And I missed the van. And as soon as I get up the money, I will get a new van. Because this RV is just way too big for me. I found I like living in a small space. I like not having much to take care of. I like being able to open the doors and see outside and get all that fresh air. It's funny because when I went to the doctor's office yesterday, it was way too warm in the office for me. And after my appointment, while I was waiting for my ride to return, I went outside in negative 6-degree temperature and went, oh my goodness, this feels good. It was just way too hot in the building for me. I was sweating and everything. So I went outside for a little bit and cooled off and then came back in and waited for my ride. No hat, no gloves, by the way, either. I'd accidentally forgotten them at home. Just stood out there and went, oh, this feels good, in negative 6. So I am fully a penguin by now. My winter penguinness is here. And that's why I tell everybody, after a while, your body just adjusts to the cold weather. But that is why I started living in a van, was because of my lungs. And we do everything we can to keep me from getting sick. So I'm not allowed around many other people. Because you know germs. I'm not supposed to be in enclosed spaces with other people that I don't know their health status. Unless I absolutely have to, like yesterday, getting a ride to the lung doctor. I can't make that drive anymore. Not by myself. No one owns the air I breathe. I love that line. No one owns the air I breathe. I thank you with your new with your new outbuilding that you've got. I don't know what you're calling it. Your new cave. I think you will find your lungs are much better. That is my prediction for you. Because you'll be going outside more. You'll have all that fresh air in between. Yeah, it's great. Right? It is challenging, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love being able to go on the,
and take my bed with me wherever I wanted to go. And if I was tired, I could just curl up and take a nap. I mean, that's the awesome part about living in a van. I didn't have to hunt for a bathroom, you know, the whole 9 yards. I had a microwave and a hot plate. I also had cast iron if I had access to a fire pit. So I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, my van was old, and as old vehicles do, they rust out. And my steering column rusted away from the frame, so that when I tried to drive it, the steering wheel was upside down. So for safety reasons, I had to retire the van. I am not a welder, and nobody will touch it around here to fix it, so.
Sunrise bright, can't stay in bed. Got a happy rhythm in my head. Coffee's brewing, good to go. Gonna watch the sun, flowers grow. Oh, the beauty's high, the sky's blue.
I mean, I like the RV okay, but I miss the van. If that makes sense. Miss being able to be on the go. Miss having the studio right there to where I could go to the beach and color for the day. I really miss that. I do recommend, if you're a lady in a van, please get a dog. I am positive that having Ripley with me deterred 99.9% of problems. And just be smart about where you go. That's all. Of course, be prepared. View has traveled and stayed in her SUV, right? It is so freeing. It is. It is absolutely freeing. You know, I had a jackery for my solar power whenever I needed power. And that thing could be charged from the engine as well. And I mean, it would run the TV and the PlayStation for up to 10 hours before I'd need to recharge the jackery. That was nice. Pretty much, you know, whenever I wanted to do something on the PlayStation or TV, I had that power covered. You know, I've still got the jackery. I've still got everything I need. But as soon as a new van becomes available to me, I will be right back in it again. Got to get the money for that, though.
We don't chase time, we follow breeze. Snap beneath the cherry trees. Every whisker, every twitch, magic stitched in every stitch.
In the new year, I'll be focusing a lot more on techniques and how-to videos. I'm working on getting them written out So over the course of the next year, y'all will know everything I know. That is the goal.
Blanket for and jasmine tea. Love is purring endlessly.
We'll talk about some color theory. We'll talk about different reasons why you might want to choose one color over another. We'll talk about basic strokes. We'll talk about different materials. You know, why do I use pencils? Yada, yada, yada. I have lots of mediums and I prefer pencils, you know. That's over the years what I've developed I enjoy the most. But we're going to get back to business of coloring in the new year. Yes, I'll still be doing my live sessions. This is in addition to that. And I'm also going to be adding in a nighttime session for those who can't make it during the daytime.
Cats asleep in the garden, swaying in the breeze. Neighbor hums a tune.
As of right now, I'm looking at Saturday evenings.
We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh
Probably about 8 o'clock my time, Eastern.
life's a slow jam. Let it take hold.
Christmas Day and New Year's Day, I will be coloring as well. At least that's the plan right now.
Tie-dye dreams and a pot of black tea. Lover in the kitchen singing off key.
The new Fallout TV show on Amazon starts tonight.
Like the world agrees.
They dropped it early, or they're dropping it early. It wasn't supposed to come out until tomorrow. Instead, they are releasing it at 9 o'clock tonight. So at 9 o'clock tonight, I will be in with my mom watching the new Fallout TV show. Premiere episode.
No rush in our veins.
It is on Amazon Prime.
Peace in
So I'm sorry if y'all don't have Amazon Prime, but
we don't need much.
I've been looking forward to this since season 1 dropped.
A little fresh air.
And it's confirmed they will be doing a season 3.
Life's a slow jam.
I am so excited. I love Fallout. I love the show. I think they've done an excellent job representing the universe. Sherry says Saturday is perfect. Awesome. Kat says Saturday evenings are good. Awesome. Oh yes, I love to watch different van life on YouTube too. And I would definitely get back to that. Hello, Adele. Does van life work in winter or do you have to chase summer as you go? I am adjusted to the cold weather and I am in Indiana, so I do not chase summer. I might as I age, but yeah, Adele, that'll be when you're sleeping probably. Hello, T-Man, how are you today? Yes, I am glad you are all pencil lovers like I am. Yes, I would definitely love to do that. Once I get things settled more here in the RV, I'm going to do some more of that. But I'm definitely going to be going back into a van one of these days. Baby, we ain't doing this today. You're not interrupting me again.
and sang to the sky
Like it never got old. I am my mother's freestyle soul. Hello.
walking barefoot where the river rolls.
I think that is a good thing. This is from Karen Myers. It's hand drawn. She hand draws all of her books.
Wild and calm as the tallest tree.
And she's got a gazillion of them. She's also got an Etsy shop where you can download single pages. She does not pay me to say any of the nice things I say about her work.
Is a heartbeat,
I do it because I love it.
a barefoot star. Painted love with every scar she wore. Made a home out of life through the
So first I put down burnt ochre, and now I'm putting a little bit of warm gray 50 on the edge of these tiles,
soul.
just to give them a little more depth.
Barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she hummed now lives.
How's T-Man today?
Wild and calm as the tallest tree. She say, child, don't wait for the beat to drop. You were born to sing where the music don't stop. I am my mother's freestyle soul. Walking barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she heard now lives in me. Wild and calm as the tallest tree. I am
Good, I'm glad to hear that. I don't know what that means. Of course, that art has gazillion would be pretty easy. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Pardon me. But I love Karen's work. I absolutely do. I think she's incredible hand drawing artist. She got such great ideas and such wonderful characters. And we've been doing this now since May. Can you all believe that? May 27th is when we started on this book.
I was drifting down a back road chasing.
Let's see here. We've got, I'm going to look real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pages. That's it. And we will be done with the book.
Let the night become your home. Spin the world between your fingers.
And then I'm going to ship the book off to Sherry. And Sherry's going to have a field day with it. Because Karen has included 2 copies of every page in this book.
There was a barefoot queen of stardust with a tambourine of gold, laughing like the whole world's secret was a story she'd been told. She said, don't worry about the future, don't go digging in the past. Let your heartbeat be the compass, boy, and let your troubles pass. It's a honeysuckle gypsy jam where the wild hearts all go wrong. Let the blues melt into jazz. Let the night become your home. Spin the world between your fingers. Feel the moonlight on your hands. Lose your name and keep the rhythm in that honeysuckle gypsy jam.
What are you doing, kitty? Kitty's up to something. T-Man says, I would imagine blending colors like you're doing is why coloring pencils are your favorite. Yes, absolutely. Crayons and markers are terrible to blend. I agree. I am not a fan. Markers require that you work so fast. And I'm not a fast person. And I like adding just subtle little hints of color. You know, like this gray on the edge of these tiles here.
Voice is rising in a circle where the night begins again.
I like this little pickiness here, you know. I like taking my time.
Painted all the treetops in a tangerine sunrise, but that gypsy queen kept
Either
dancing.
tomorrow or Thursday, I'm going to go into my storage unit or my storage area and try to find the last of my coloring books. I realize down here I still don't have Joanna Basford's Lost Ocean. I don't have Steve McDonald's Fantastic Cities with me. And I don't have my Where's Waldo book. I have a Where's Waldo coloring book and I cannot find it. So literally, where is Waldo? So that I can do my coloring confessions book. You know, right now the problem is I can't find all of them. I know I've got them, but where they're at, I don't know yet. Gotta look. Now, the other medium that I found that I really like a lot, that I've forgotten how much I loved, is ballpoint pen. I love coloring with ballpoint pen because the same thing applies, that you can do just real delicate shading with ballpoint pens.
Wind was cutting sideways through that busted window frame. I was humming like a freight train.
I wish I had more colors, but right now I'll work with what I've got.
Who said he once believed in dreams, but life will chew you up and spit you out in sideways broken seas. Oh, but freedom is just a whisper.
Did I show you all that piece I was working on with the ballpoint pens? I am using Prismacolors. Thank you so much. And this is by Karen Myers. She actually did the drawing on this. I'm just doing the coloring. Right, Sherry? You can blend crayons with mineral spirits, but probably not the best method for me. Exactly. Of course he did, Adele. That's what cats are for. Yeah, Cat, I'm not fast. I need to take breaks, you know. Nice to meet you, Cameron. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, my cats always want to be the star of my show. Now we're going to add just a little bit. I've got to find it. Give me just one moment. Let me look in my box. Here it is. My box. This one has my darker colors in it. This one has my lighter colors in it. And this tray holds my current pencils that I'm using and my favorites. These are the ones that I use the most frequently. It's an odd system, but it works. We're going to add a little bit of sienna brown on top to give it a little bit more redness.
Makes you think you're doing right. And every mile behind me is a story I grew. But every mile ahead of me is waiting there brand new.
But yeah, did I show you all the picture I was working on with the ballpoint pens or not? I don't remember if I did.
There's no tear for me. Still running on a whisper, still as wild as I can be. Ain't no promising tomorrow, ain't no guarantee, but I'll sing until the highway steals the very last of me.
Not, I'll grab it out real quick. You know I have about 1 million pages in progress. I counted them up the other day. I have 13 pages in progress. Okay. Let me grab it out real quick. Oops. This is from Kirby's World of Color. This is the pterodactyl page. The pterodactyl, oops. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. Good enough. There we go. This is all ballpoint pen. The pterodactyl, the leaves up here, and the leaves over here. Bic Crystal Extra Bold. That's the set I picked up. That's these right here. Train again? Wow. That was quick today. That's 3 trains today now. Anyway. Yeah, they're awesome pens. I love big pens. Yes, that's all ballpoint pen. Here, let me pick it up and I'll show you a little bit closer. That is ballpoint pen. Oops. It's hard for me to see. There we go. So yeah, that's all ballpoint pen. Been having a lot of fun with it. So I would have to say ballpoint pen is my second favorite medium. for coloring. I know that's a weird one. Thank you, Adele. Thank you. Cameron, right? All right, let's get the camera back up here. Yeah, they're Walmart, by the way. $2. Y'all know I like a good deal, a good bargain. I'm not afraid to admit I like inexpensive supplies. But yeah, they're, $10 at Walmart. So, or $10, $2 at Walmart. $2. It's coloring. It doesn't have to be expensive. It does not have to be expensive to look nice. And Malcolm is back playing with my sock. Yeah, I like my expensive on sale. Yeah, I like my Prismacolors. I love them very much. But I also love my cheap supplies. Or inexpensive supplies. We'll call them that. And part of what makes coloring fun is finding those bargains. Like the coloring books that View is always finding at Ollie's. I cannot wait for our Ollie's to get here. View finds the best books at Ollie's. Best deals. So yeah, in the new year, I'll be sharing about, how to use big pens to color with. That's on the to-do list. I'm going to aim for doing one technique a week. It'll be like a 10, 15, 20-minute video. That's it. Just short and simple and to the point. And of course, in the new year, Norman the Gnome is going to be making more of an appearance. And he's going to be helping me with these exercises that you can do to practice new techniques with. So there'll be free downloads. Lots of free downloads. You get a download, and you get a download, and you get a download. Speaking of which, I already uploaded the Norman Christmas ones that we'll be coloring on Christmas Day. So you have time to get them printed out if you want to color along with me on Christmas Day. Those are up on my Facebook page if you want to go download them and print them out and join me. Or bring your own Christmas coloring. Or bring other coloring on Christmas Day. Come and tell me what Santa brought you for Christmas as far as coloring supply goes. I'd love to hear about it. I know what Santa is bringing me, and I can't wait to share it with everybody. All right, Cameron, I hope you can join us again sometime. I'll be here till about 5 o'clock today if you want to come back after your homework's done. Yes, Dollar Tree. Adele, I call them all babies, yes, but there is one in particular that is her name. But they all are my babies, yes. Dollar Tree is amazing. It really is. It's got some great supplies. Adele got 2 Disney color by number books for $12. Nice. Vinted. I don't know that website. What is Vinted? Sherry, I saw that you ordered direct from them, from Dollar Tree, and restocked your supply of gel pens. I think that's awesome.
Step away from the noise and the neon glow. Find a quiet river where the wild things grow.
Well, I am hoping what I got will help coloring this winter. I will say that.
Just the open fields and the falling rain.
I think that's awesome that you can order like that from the Dollar Tree. I do.
Less in our pocket, more in our soul. Open our mind.
I used to work for Dollar Tree, full disclaimer. At one point in time, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm rummaging through my pencil box.
No walls around us, no wires above. Only the language of
Peace and love.
going back to the earth.
Vinted is a website for selling secondhand stuff. Oh, okay. They started with clothes, but now you can sell and buy a lot of things: books, supplies, electronics, home decor, etc. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Oh, I bet you were. Those are supposed to be pulled. They come in shipped with a label specifically for the customer. I bet you were mad. They get a special report every day of what special orders are coming in. Absolutely, that manager knew better or didn't know how to do her job or his job. It started in Lithuania, and we are very proud of that, of course, since it's now popular in many European countries and international sailing is available for certain countries. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know if we do or not either. How about that? I've never heard of it yet, so.
Begins where the forest bends.
But that's not surprising.
We're going back to the earth, back to the trees, breathing in the sunlight, dancing with the breeze. Less in our pocket, more in our soul. Open our mind, let freedom take hold. Back to the earth, back to the earth, back to the land, free in the heart.
Well, that breaks my heart, Sherry. A manager determines how good a store is. Absolutely. I'm throwing in a little bit of lighter beige. Just scribbling it in there. Little bit of chocolate. Y'all know I love my chocolate.
Wake up, smile, and feel the sun. Another day to laugh and run. Hearts wide open, sky so blue. Peace and love, it shines on you. We're moving together, hand in hand. Happy souls across the land. Peace and love, the only plan. Groove of happiness, catch it if you can.
Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Baby, I love you, but that's my leg. Can you please let... Thank you. You know, he's a kitten. I don't mind him playing with my shoes or my socks, but when he gets skin... Ow.
Joy is a beat, it's the sweetest sound.
Oh, he got my leg good.
Every smile's a melody. The rhythm of love sets us free. We're grooving together, hand in hand. Happy souls across the land. Peace and love, the only plan. Groove
Malcolm is very ornery.
catch it if you can. Catch it if you can. Clap your hands, raise your voice, sing it loud, make the choice. Every moment, every song, happiness is where we all belong. Catch it if you can.
Ow. Malcolm is now... Let's see, on Halloween he was 10 weeks on Halloween. Plus 4, 16 weeks? Yes, they are. Those teeny tiny daggers are good at getting through clothes. Vinted now has integrated payments and shipment agreements with most major delivery companies. Oh, nice. Nice. I bet that is super easy. Yeah, teenager. Very much so. Yeah, I think we're out of the toddler phase and on to teenagerhood.
under the same wide open sky. Hearts are beating, spirits fly.
He got me good.
No more fences, no more chains, only sunshine after rain. Peace and love.
Pretty sure I'm bleeding.
Raise your hands, let the freedom ring.
99% sure.
Colors blending, souls above. We are one in peace and love. Children laughing, rivers wide, mountains echo on every side. No division,
Just a little.
open hearts
It's just a scratch.
and doors. Peace and love, let the whole world sing.
It's but a scratch.
Raise your hands, let the freedom ring. Colors blended, souls above. We are one.
Yes, they're maddening and hysterical at the same time.
Turn the drum.
I agree. I think cats in general are.
Voices carry into the night. Every nation,
Why I have them.
faith finds its home in love's embrace.
They definitely keep me entertained.
Peace and love,
Let the whole world sing.
raise your hands, let the freedom ring. Colors blended, souls above. We are one in peace and love.
A little bit of dark umber.
Peace and love, hand in hand, we rise above. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. We are one in peace and love. Left my shoes back in Reno, traded them for a dusty old grin. Met a man with a banjo in Fresno, said the end ain't where you begin. Spun a yarn about a lady named June, who danced like time didn't dare. With feathers and wine under desert moon, she vanished like smoke in the air. Long road smiles, crooked miles, singing sweet to the radio dial. If I don't get there, it's alright. I got the stars and the dashboard light. Pulled into a town with no name, coffee hot, conversation slow. Bar dog knew me just the same, laughed like we met years ago. Every detour's got a reason, even rangers out there pleasing. What you lose, you find in song. If the jam is good, it won't be long. Long road smiles, crooked mouth, singing sweet to the radio dial. If I don't get there, it's alright. I got the stars and the dashboard light.
Your neighbors regularly have the chance to hear me yelling, "Get out of here, you demon." Or meow meow, what do you want? Meow. Yes, exactly. Malcolm. By the way, that's Malcolm. He's filthy, but that is Malcolm. He is fury right now. He's at that age where he is a handful. Literally.
Long road smiles, crooked miles, singing sweet to the radio.
Yeah, he's big and rambunctious now, and he was so tiny. I remember when he fit in just one little hand. He is now 2 handfuls and squirming. And I think he's ready to go outside and start playing outside. Because he's starting to drive me crazy. But that's what's been attacking my leg. That little ball of fury. He is not a sweet kitten. He is rambunctious. Isn't it funny how they all have their own personalities? He is more than a handful, I'm telling you. He's recently learned how to climb up on the cabinets. And so now one of his favorite games, of course, is knocking things off the cabinets.
Strum a melody on a breeze, share my bread with honeybees, wrote a prayer on a sycamore leaf, let it go like my grief. Ooh, patchouli and rainbows. We don't need roads where the heart goes. Peace signs drawn in the air. Love's not lost, it's everywhere.
I am now doomed for anything being on the counters.
Time don't mean what it used to mean. We laugh.
And ever so grateful that when I'm done coloring, I have a place to hide all my goodies so that he can't get into them. Because I have no doubt he would have fun ripping up pages. Oh no, oh no, oh no, we're not getting up on my leg.
Love's not lost, it's everywhere.
Those little razor sharp claws.
Let's plant some joy in the cracks of the street.
Yeah.
Hug the world with unwashed feet. Light a candle, let it burn. For every soul still waiting their turn. Ooh, patchouli and rainbows. We don't need roads where the heart goes. Peace signs drawn in the air.
Love's not lost, it's everywhere.
I want it to look old and weathered. That's the look we're going for here on this wood. I'm gonna putting some gray in here as well.
Nothing I need, just moments like these. I got time, I got time, I got peace in this heart of mine. Let it flow, let it be. No one owns the air I breathe. Clouds drift slow, kids laugh loud. We lay in the grass, heads lost in the clouds. Banjos strumming near the apple tree. The world's alright when you're feeling free. I got love, I got time, I got peace.
Yes. Oh, hi, Malcolm. Wow. Okay.
Let it flow, let it be.
Buddy, I know you know how to get outside. Why don't you go outside? You'll have much more fun out there today because it's sunshiny out and it's kind of warm compared to what it has been.
The rivers run, no fence can hold back the sun.
I know you'd have much more fun out there than in here.
We pass a pipe and pass the day with open hands we find.
That might be part of the problem is I think everybody else is outside right now.
I got love, I got time, I got peace in this heart of mine. Let it flow, let it be. No one owns the air I breathe. Just let it be. Yeah, just let it be. Sunrise bright, can't stay in bed. Got a happy rhythm in my head. Coffee's brewing, good to go. Gonna watch the sun, flowers grow. Oh, the bees high, the sky's blue.
Go outside.
Got a joyful feeling shining through.
It is beautiful out there. Tomorrow we're supposed to get up to a whopping 50 degrees.
Left my worries on
I'm sorry, 40 degrees tomorrow. 40 degrees. 50. 50 might be on Thursday.
my hand. Oh, the bees high, the sky is blue. Got a joyful feeling shining through. Clap your hands and tap your feet. Life's a sugar rush, so sweet. Take a breath, let the sun shine in. Start it over, begin again. Every moment's candy bright. Taste the day and hold it tight. Oh, the beat is high, the sky is blue. Got that joyful feeling shining through. Clap your hands and tap your feet. As the sugar rush so sweet.
Little paws in the morning sun, stretching slowly has just begun. She curls up right beside my knee, purring out a tasty cream. Cuddle caravan rolling slow on the rainbow bridge where the good cats go. Blanket fort and jasmine tea, love is purring endlessly. Tie-dye tail in a gentle spin, sunbeam dance on dandelion skin, lavender dreams of feline sight, hitching rides on butterflies. Cuddle caravan rolling slow on the rainbow bridge where the good cats go. Blanket fort and jasmine tea, love is purring endlessly. We don't chase time, we follow breeze. Nap beneath the cherry trees. Every whisker, every twitch, magic stitched in every stitch.
I was talking with my mom the other day. How many of you can whistle? I can sometimes when I don't think about it. The minute I start thinking about whistling, I can't do it anymore. Isn't that strange?
On a rainbow made of naps and yarn, she curls up safe.
Like I can do it absent-mindedly, but the minute I think, oh, hey, let's whistle, all of a sudden it's like I forget how to whistle.
Sat down on the porch, sun kissing my knees. Cat asleep in the garden, swaying in the breeze. Neighbor hums a tune, barefoot in the weeds. We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air and a record on the road. Life's a slow jam, let it take hold. Tie-dye dreams and a pot of black tea. Lover in the kitchen, singing off key. Feeling just right, like a world.
Sherry says she used to be able to whistle, but not anymore, maybe because my boys are all grown up. Yeah, you don't have to whistle for their attention anymore. Is that it? Yeah, I can't whistle when I think about it, but
Peace in the picking and the space between the lines.
that reminded me of
Don't need much.
Sheldon's rule on the Big Bang Theory that Leonard wasn't allowed to whistle in the apartment.
Get a record on the road. Life's a slow jam. Let it take hold.
And I'm not even sure how she and I got to talking about it, but she can't whistle anymore, and I can, but only if I don't think about it too hard. And then I proceeded to whistle Jingle Bells for her. I was a little off key, but she could tell it was Jingle Bells. And no, I will not be performing that for you today. You used to whistle at the martial arts tournaments. Oh, right? I almost could never get that to work, Adele. Whistling with the grass, with the blade of grass. Yeah, I can't make it really loud, but I can still do it. I was never able to do it really super loud. My brother could, but I couldn't.
Dressed up in shame, braided hair with dandelion gold, and sang to the sky like it never got old. I am my mother's freestyle soul, walking barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she hummed now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. She taught me rhythm ain't locked in a chart. It's a heartbeat, a whisper, a barefoot star. Painted love with every scar she wore. Made a hole out of light through the old screen door. I am my mother's freestyle soul, walking barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she hums now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. She say, child, don't wait for the beat to drop. You were born to sing where the music don't stop. I am my mother's freestyle soul, walking barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she heard now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. I am a
Everybody stretch your arms. Roll your shoulders.
Drifting down a back road, chasing colors in the sky. When a honeysuckle breeze came swirling and whispered me inside. Found a campfire circle glowing, folks with bells upon their feet, playing rhythms for the sunrise, making nighttime feel complete. It's a honeysuckle gypsy jam, where the wild hearts all go roam. Let the blues melt into jazz, let the night become your home. Spin the world between your fingers, feel the moonlight on your hands, lose your name and keep the rhythm in that honeysuckle gypsy jam.
I'm coming up on my 7-year anniversary since my vehicle accident. That is on Christmas Eve morning.
Queen of stardust with a tambourine of gold, laughing like the whole world's secret was a story.
And I was looking back through pictures
Don't worry about the future.
earlier today.
Go digging in the
And what really was awful, the thing that hurt me most about the accident
It's a honeysuckle gypsy jam.
was I had just gone through
Melt into jazz. Let the night
and lost 100 pounds
the world between your fingers.
right before my accident.
Moonlight on your hands, lose your name and keep the rhythm.
And I was in the best shape I was ever in
Gypsy jam.
physically in my adult life right before the accident happened. And I realized that I still have clothes in storage because I went and got a whole new wardrobe, the whole 9 yards, all right? Those clothes are still in storage.
Climb through the treetops, baseline moving like a slow riverbed. The voice is rising in
And I think my goal for spring cleaning is going to be to clean them out because I don't ever think I'll get back into my size 10s again.
morning painted all the treetops in a tangerine sunrise. But that gypsy queen kept dancing with the dawn still in her eyes. She said, every road is only borrowed, every moment.
But I remember being so proud when I hit my goal weight.
Like the day is given, and remember how to dance in that honeysuckle gypsy jam, where the wandering souls belong, of the blues drift into jazz.
But I don't think I'll ever hit it again. I really don't, because then, menopause came. Ladies, some of you know what I'm talking about. Where now you just look at food and you gain 20 pounds. And I think that's what sucked the most about the accident. But I've been thinking a lot about it lately. And how I still have problems with my hands and legs and everything. And I think for my own mental health in the spring, I will just get rid of those clothes. I'll donate them. Because literally, I had just bought an entire new wardrobe right before it happened.
Oh, but freedom's just a whisper when you're scared to let it go. I learned that on a back road with a heart I didn't know.
I like that.
I said, hey now, darling,
I
don't
like
you
the way that looks.
worry about me. I've been running on a whisper, living wild and living free. Ain't no promising tomorrow, ain't no guarantee. But I'll sing like every sunrise is the last one left for me.
So that's been on my mind a lot. But if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here today.
Little boy down in Waco,
Does that make sense?
with a crooked smile and charm. He could play a little guitar, said he'd keep me safe from harm. But love's a rolling thunder, hits you fast and fades away. Left me standing in the doorway with nothing but yesterday. And I ain't chasing ghosts no more, I let that moment be. Some things ain't meant to hold you, they're just meant to set you free. I said, hey now, darling, don't you worry about me. I've been running on a whisper, living wild.
It's wild how life sometimes throws you curveballs.
Ain't no guarantee.
And, you know, 7 years later, you're doing something that you wouldn't be doing if it hadn't been for that bad thing happening.
Freedom tastes like whiskey.
And look at all the good that's come out of it.
Burns you when it hits you, makes you think you're doing right. And every mile behind me is a story I grew. But every mile ahead of me is waiting there brand new. So hey now, darling, don't you shed no tear for me. Still running on a whisper.
Right?
As wild as
I mean, it was horrible. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here today.
but I'll sing.
Absolutely would not be here today. I would be leading an entirely different life.
Always steals the very last of me. Running on a whisper. Lord have mercy. I'm running on a whisper. I'm running on a whisper. I'm running on a whisper. That whisper.
But I always get to thinking about it a lot at this time of year, obviously. Sherry says after her heart surgery, I was told to slow down and stop worrying about the family members that don't like me. Let them go. Exactly. Let everything go that doesn't. Let everything go that stresses you out. That's absolutely what you have to do. I agree. Yeah, it is hard. Absolutely hard. Put yourself number one.
The chat lights up as the pencils glide, blending the hues with a rainbow pride. Mandala suns in a cosmic stream.
And you never know from one day to the next when that might happen to you, you know. All you can do every day is make the best of that day. Make the best of today that you can.
Pass the turquoise, share the gold, stories in the artwork gently unfold. A canvas of freedom where good vibes spin. A stream is the doorway,
So come on in.
we're coloring with ivy. The world comes alive, streaming on YouTube. Let love thrive. Lines don't matter. Just let it all flow. Peace in the colors.
And watch the joy grow.
So grab a seat. Let your spirit be free. Coloring with ivy brings harmony. No rules, no borders. Just love in the air. Every shade she shares
Takes us somewhere. I absolutely cannot wait till 9 o'clock tonight. Our Fallout characters are headed to New Vegas. And a whole new adventure this year. Adele says I did not have wiping glitter off the cat rear end today in today's plans, but here we are. Oh, isn't that joyous? Exactly. You do it and you move forward. Absolutely, Sherry. And you make your own family in life. You really do. The people you choose to spend your time with, those are the ones you love. Those are your priority. And I am honored that each and every one of you choose to spend part of your day with me. I really am. We don't want the wall behind of the house to deter from all the fun stuff that's going on around it. So that's why we're using the very neutral ginger root to do the side of this house with. Yeah, sometimes it's necessary to let people go. Absolutely. Yes, most of my family members are not blood. I have a lot of family members that are not blood.
World in black and white. Yeah, Abby's got the groove. Abby's got the fire. Peace and love on an amp like wire. Sunflowers bloom. Kittens run wild. Rocking with Ivy. Free and style.
Oh, you absolutely can pick your family. You absolutely can. Oh, well, maybe you all want some. Here you go. You want some water? Here you go. There you go, baby. Or do you just want the heat? I've had to put the water dish right by the heater over here because otherwise the water is freezing. The floor in here gets cold. Wouldn't that be the luxury, though? To have heated floors. Well, hello, Andy. How are you today? Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. How about yourself? Yes, yes, Kat. I think we all understood that. You don't get to choose your blood relatives, but boy, you get to choose your family. I am blessed that I have many blood relatives that I absolutely adore. Manner. I have 13 pages that are in progress right now, and very few days left before the end of the year, and I don't think I'm going to get them all done.
Step away from the noise and the neon glow. Find a quiet river where the wild things grow. No more clutter, no heavy chains.
I am going to try to get done the ones that are the most done, though.
We're going back to the earth,
If that makes sense.
breathing in the sunlight. With the breeze, let's in our pocket,
Kind of in order that I've worked on them.
let freedom take hold. Mountains whisper,
You're down to 2, Sherry? Good for you.
the meadows alive with everything.
Good, Andy. I'm glad to hear that. Are you playing today?
wise above. Only the language of peace and love. We're going back to the earth.
All right. Because this is not part of that wall. This is the other side. That's the sky back there. But back behind the spider web here, we're going to darken that spider web up in a little bit here with another color.
Freedom begins where the forest bends. We're going back to the earth, back to the trees, breathing in the sunlight, dancing with the breeze. Let's in our
I like that.
pouring our soul, open our mind, let freedom take hold. Back to the earth, back to the earth, back to the land.
Just having a look at the Monteith American map. I do not know that one.
Peace in the middle, sky up above.
Sherry is stuck on one because she's never colored a sky with the northern lights. Oh, thank you, Kat. Well, probably the closest I've come to that, Sherry, is probably this one. Ancient Oaks Academy. That was a while ago. That was back in June. Does that help? What I did was I added in layer upon layer and literally scribbled it in. Kind of in a, little bit of a pattern, a wavy pattern. There's a light pink, a darker pink, there's a purple, there's a blue, there's some green in here. Just do a rough estimate and just blend them in. That's what I did. I think it worked out all right. It could be better, it could be worse. I'm happy enough with it, You're welcome. So yeah, go back to June in my videos and you'll see exactly how I did it if you want to know more details. See, I want to do more examples like that so I have them on hand to refer to. So that'll be part of the New Year, new goals. I'm putting my clip back on. Hang on. 1 second. Oh. PC only? Probably. Probably.
Clap your hands,
Raise your voice.
sing it loud.
Make a choice.
Every moment, every song, happiness is where we all belong. Catch it if you can. We're grooving together, hand in hand. Happy souls across the land. Peace and love, the only plan. Groove of happiness. Catch it if you can. Peace, love, happiness. Peace, love, happiness.
Ray County? I've heard of that one.
Living on forever blessed. Peace, love, happiness.
That one does sound familiar.
Under the same wide open sky, hearts are beating, spirits fly.
No, Sherry, you are not alone. I think that's the only one I've ever done like that.
Only sunshine after rain. Peace and love, let the whole world sing. Raise your hands, let the freedom ring. Colors blending, souls above. We are one in peace and love. Children laughing,
So in the new year, we're going to tackle more things like that too.
winds echo on every side. No division, no more. Open hearts will
I'll be getting more into backgrounds. Oh no.
peace and love. Let the whole world sing. Raise your hands, let the freedom ring. Colors blended, souls above. We are one in peace and love. Turn the drum, let the fire light. Voices carry.
A little burnt umber, a little dark gray. I'm sorry, warm gray.
Every face finds its home in love's embrace. Peace and love, let the whole world sing. Raise your hands, let the freedom ring. Colors blending, all souls above. We are one.
Uh-oh, you're going to have to send me a link. Sherry says she's doing a buddy color and her partner colors Kirby's Dark Fairy Tales like it's a cute and cozy coloring book. That is awesome. Hello, Nikki. How are ya? In peace and love. All right. Where is a little bit Tuscan red? Hello, Catherine. How are you today? I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki.
Left my shoes back in Reno. Traded them for a dusty old grin.
Yes, show me what it looks like. I would love to see.
Said the end ain't where you begin. Spun a yarn about a lady named
That sounds fascinating.
Danced like time didn't dare. With feathers and wine on the desert moon, she vanished like smoke in the air.
Long road smiles, crooked miles. How are you today, Catherine?
Radio dial, if I don't
Welcome
get
in,
there,
welcome
it's
in.
all right. I got the stars and the dashboard light.
Working on this awesome house right now.
Pulled into a town with no name. Coffee hot, conversation slow. Bar dog knew me just the same. Laughed like we met years ago. Every detour's got a reason. Even rangers out there pleasing. What you lose, you find in song. If the jam is good,
It won't be long.
long road smiles,
crooked miles.
singing sweet to the radio dial, and I don't get there.
Train! Uh-oh, train! They've been busy today. Let me get out the notepad. That is the fourth train today. Fourth train today. Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. Catherine says hanging in that's really looking for live streaming colors to help keep my mind occupied, and I popped up. Oh, all right. Well, you're welcome. I do it every Tuesday and Friday afternoon from 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Told her I got lost halfway, but the tune I blew sure right.
I'm glad you could join us. What are you coloring today? This is Karen Myers, The Mystical Lands of Klynnadra, Autumn's Magic. And yes, it's a mouthful, but she's got a whole series of books, hand-drawn coloring books, and she does not pay me to say these nice things about her books, but I just absolutely love her books. We've been working on this series for a while now, since May of last year. And we counted up earlier, we got 7 more pages to do. And we do this book every Tuesday. Gosh, what are we going to do in 7 weeks when we get it done? What book are we going to tackle next? I don't know yet. Fridays lately, I have been coloring in Kirby's books. And occasionally I do others. Once in a while I do my own. You love Karen's books? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know, Nikki. I think that now that Whiskey Creek pointed out how busy it is, it just seems like it. Oh, don't let Kirby scare you. No need. Kirby is awesome and fun.
We don't need roads where the heart goes. Peace signs drawn in the air. Love's not lost, it's everywhere.
I love Kirby.
Watch for a dream. Time don't mean what it used to mean.
We laugh,
The running joke around here is occasionally I'll color from my own books.
Singing
But there are just so many great artists out there. And yes, I love Karen's books.
and rainbows.
It has been such a joy to color them.
The heart goes, peace signs drawn in the air.
love's not lost, it's everywhere.
The hardest part about Karen's books are picking out which ones to buy. She has a whole big library.
The world with unwashed feet. Light a candle,
I love her books.
let it burn. For every soul still waiting their turn. Ooh, patchouli and rainbows. We don't need roads where the heart goes. Peace signs drawn in the air.
Love's not lost.
It's everywhere.
Well, hello, Jess. How are you today? Good to see you. Oh, Sherry is so nice. Sherry used to be scared to death of Kirby, but not anymore, thanks to Ivy. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Yes, Nikki has told me she's scared of Kirby too. You're bouncing between a Manja Gates PDF and a Hanalin PDF right now. Nice. I don't know who Manja Gates is. I'm going to have to look that up. Just sitting down with some lunch, Jess says. I'm doing all right. A little sore from yesterday, but we had all good results from the lung doctor.
This old heartbeat. Birds talk sweet
So,
in the morning.
no worries there.
Nothing I need.
I'm just really sore today from all the riding in the car. I know you can relate to riding in a vehicle.
I got peace in this heart of mine. Let it flow. Let it be.
So, really sore today
No one
because I'm not used to it.
the air I breathe.
But it was a good report, so
Slow, kids laugh loud.
nothing to worry about.
The grass is lost in the clouds. Banjos strumming near the apple tree. The world's alright when you're feeling free. I got love, I got time, I got peace in this heart of mine. Let it flow, let it be.
Again, in this book, we're going for that autumn feel because it's an autumn book. So that's why I thought the tiles right here get a little warmth to them.
No money made the rivers run, no fence can hold back the sun.
I'll hold it up here in a minute so we can ooh and ah at all the textures.
Pipe and pass the day with open hands we find our way. I got love, I got time,
There we go.
I got
All right, close up time.
this heart of mine.
Sliced chicken breasts and sweet thins. Yummy.
Let it be. No one owns the air I
All right.
breathe.
Time for a close-up. Start over here. Andy is still here building farm ready for the next live stream. Awesome. Thank you. Oops. Better watch where my page is going. So there's what the textures look like that we have so far. Oops. Come on. There we go. You like that? You like the shingles? Thank you, Jess. Oops. I'm happy with it so far. Sugar rush, so sweet. All right, we're gonna do this little chimney up here next. But I'm going to take a quick break and stretch my legs. Speaking of being sore from yesterday. So give me just a moment here to stand up and stretch. Because we've been sitting for a minute now. So. Oh, everybody get up and stretch. Walk around for a minute.
Little pause in the morning sun, stretching slow days just begun. She curls up right beside my knee, purring out a peace decree.
Shake out those legs.
Rolling slow.
Dance along to the music.
The good cats go. Blanket fort and jasmine tea.
Don't forget to roll your shoulders.
Love is purring endlessly. Tie-dye tail in a gentle spin.
Bebop along with the music.
Dandelion skin, lavender dreams of feline.
I'm real glad there's not a second camera in here.
Rolling slow.
Watching me bebop.
Blanket fort and jasmine tea.
All right.
Love is purring endlessly. We don't chase time, we follow breeze. Nap beneath the cherry trees. Every
Get a drink.
every twitch, magic stitched in every stitch.
I'd say get a snack, but I'm not going to eat on camera. But if you want a snack, get a snack.
Little sage and fur so wide. Color caravan rolling slow on the rainbow bridge where the good cats go. Blanket fort and jasmine tea. Love is purring endlessly.
All right.
On a rainbow made of naps and yarns.
Oh, yes, excellent. I'm very proud of you, Nicole. Thank you so much. That is awesome. We're going to celebrate. Woo, 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 woo. Sales are always good. I'm going to take that same Tuscan red over here. tiny spaces.
Sat down on the porch, sun kissing my knees. Cat asleep in the garden, swaying in the breeze. Neighbor hums a tune, barefoot in the weeds. We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air and a record on the road.
Yes, party time. Party time. Whoop, whoop.
Let it take hold.
Good job. I know how hard that is, especially at this time of year. A sharpen a pencil. Again, my sharpener is from Dollar General. $3 sharpener from Dollar General. Nothing special. Does the Prismacolors just fine. I'm going to bring this down here for just a minute so I can see a little bit better. Oops. That's it. Just break your tip right off.
We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air
That was my bad.
and a record on the road. Life's a slow jam.
I hit the paper too hard with it.
No rush in our veins, no war in our mind. Peace in the picking and the space between the lines. We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air and a record on the road. Life's a slow jam, let it take hold.
I know to some people that's frightening. You use a $3 pencil sharpener with your good Prismas? Yes, I do. Runs on batteries. It's awesome. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, a foldable easel with storage. Oh, awesome. Perfect for my coloring and your macrame. Oh, I can't wait to see. You'll have to send me pictures. That sounds exciting. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. Yeah, I love, this is what, when you see me pull out this little drawer right here and get in there, this is part of my, one of my easels. It's got a little tray in it, and I love it.
She danced with the wind before she had a name.
So I am all for easels with storage.
Dressed up in
Makes it so handy.
braided her hair with dandelion gold and sang to the sky like it never got old. I am my mother's freestyle soul, walking barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she hummed now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree.
Oh, you're welcome. That sounds awesome. I would love something like that.
She taught me rhythm ain't locked in a chart. It's a heartbeat, a whisper, a barefoot star. Painted love with every scar she wore. Made a home out of light through the old screen door. I am my mother's freestyle soul, Don't she love now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. She say, child, don't wait for the beat to drop. You were born to sing where the music don't stop. I am my mother's freestyle soul, walking barefoot where the river rolls. A tune she heard now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. I am a
Jess says, I thought it would be great for lugging my crafts around, especially in the RV, and keeping them organized. They are starting to get out of hand. Kind of leery on quality brand, but it seems pretty sturdy. That is awesome. All right. We're going to switch gears for a minute. Ha ha ha. Believe it or not. You're never going to believe what I got ready. Probably not the best playlist in the world, but listen here. YouTube has a library where you can download music. And so I got us a Christmas playlist started. It should all be instrumentals. But I'm allowed to play those too. Really sorry, Duke, if you're listening. Some of us on occasion need to get into the Christmas spirit. And since Jess just announced that she's got a Christmas present, there's your Christmas music. Yes, I figured out how to sort them. They updated the music library, and they've got all new categories and stuff, and a whole bunch of new options. But these ones are amongst the totally free music that you can use during your live streams and whatnot. Yes, Nikki? So I downloaded some Christmas music for us. I thought it would be fun. And Nikki's gonna kill me when the first Noel comes up. No, they shouldn't. I think they're all just instrumentals that I downloaded. Oh, Christmas tree, jingle bells, oh, little town of Bethlehem, joy to the world, the 12 days of Christmas, jolly old St. Nicholas, up on the housetop, deck the halls, first Noel, Christmas village, silent night, more jingle bells, more up on the housetop. I might have repeated them too, but I think I downloaded about, I don't know, 15 or 20 songs. Oh, little drummer boy. I should have thought about that. You don't think you've heard the first Noel? What's it about? I love you, Nikki. I am so sorry you had a December birthday. My mother feels the same way. Her birthday is Saturday, by the way, everybody. My mom's birthday. And Nikki's birthday is soon. Some things in life are not fair. I got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas. I still have to find out from Mom what she wants to eat for her birthday. She'd probably want to order Applebee's. Gonna be my guess. Which is awesome because then I don't have to cook. Yes, Michael's is Thursday. Oh my goodness. Well, happy birthday to Michael. Maybe I should find a happy birthday song and stick it in here too. But these should all be instrumentals, jazzy kind of music. If not, we'll just skip to the next song. But yeah, YouTube has an awesome library of music you can use. Yeah, I know. Sherry got Christmas Day. Nikki has a Christmas birthday. Her husband has a December birthday, so they got married in December as well. So, and they call it Anna Birthmas. I love that. I absolutely love that. Nah, it's just some really nice instrumental Christmas music. It's coming up sooner than we know it. I am anxious for my Christmas present, though. And yes, I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you all yet. It's not Christmas yet. I will say it is coloring adjacent. It's not directly a coloring thing, but it's not a coloring thing either. And as you all know, Nikki is my cousin. And as a kid, I probably thought, oh, what's a cousin? Oh, we got a baby. Okay. We were talking earlier, Nikki, about blood relatives and choosing your own family. And I said, I am blessed that I love most of my blood relatives very much. Note, I said most of them. I know that's terrible of me. I adore most of my blood relatives. Deco yellow and then canary yellow. Yeah, someone who shall not be named. All right. Looks like next up we got some fun pumpkins here. That was a little chartreuse. I'm going to sharpen this real quick. Got very small areas today to work in. A little bit of green ochre. A little bit of sunburst. We don't need them too fancy because we really want all the attention down here. Because this is where we got the exciting raven and the pot and these fun little bottles on the table here. So we don't need to make them too fancy. They're more of a background element this time up there. Where is it? Why do I not have it right there? There it is. A little bit of Spanish orange. My favorite version of the 12 Days of Christmas is from Straight No Chaser. Who knows Straight No Chaser? And just a little bit of that cadmium orange. Their version just cracks me up. So one of the fun things that I've been doing this month is I'm already starting to make my Christmas goodies. I made nacho dip already once. I'm going to make it again on Christmas Eve. And I made the beef chip dip, the cream cheese, and the chip beef, and the green onions. You mix that all together and you put it on crackers. I don't put in the Worcestershire sauce or anything else because we find it too salty if we do that. Just green onions and cream cheese and chip beef or dried beef. And I beat it with the beater on the stand mixer, the cream cheese, so it's nice and fluffy. And this morning, you know what I put it on? I put it on my morning bagel. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. You talk about a real treat. All right, Andy, I hope you have a beautiful day. You're very welcome. Hope you have a great time and a wonderful stream yourself. All right, Kat, take care. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a beautiful day. There's our little pumpkins on the porch. Oh, it was so good. It was so, so good. You know, I figure cream cheese on bagel is normal. Why not just slather some of that on there? And it was an everything bagel to boot, you know. Oh, it was so full of flavor. It was so good. Right? Yeah, it really was. It was delicious. A little broom handle here. Oh, this one has words. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't go? Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, lick, lick, lick. Down through the string, you good Saint Nick. Wrong one. About made a mistake there. Oh, I missed the pumpkin right. Oh, we got more pumpkins over here. Okay. No problem. Hello, Blade. How are you today? Yes, yay, more pumpkins. But I think we're going to come up here and do this section next before we go down any further. All right. We got Christmas music today. We're getting in the spirit. From the YouTube library, free music. What are you working on today? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Yes, I'm doing spookies at Christmas time still. We only have 7 more pages to go. Can you believe it in this book? Only 7 more pages and we will be done. So along about February, we should be done. Which is not too bad, really. That's under a year for the book. At once a week coloring for 4 hours. So I don't think that's too bad. Jess has a friend that has been doing spooky Christmas themed stuff for her decor and nails. It's pretty cool. Awesome. Wade is trying to get ahead on my shorts, trailers, and overnights so I don't have to worry about them when my new job starts. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. That is awesome news. Congratulations. I hope it goes well. You're welcome. That is exciting news. They are lucky to have you. Corporate sponsorship for your YouTube channel. That's a great way to look at it. It's a great way to look at it. Have y'all stopped by his morning stream? If you don't, you should. You learn a lot. I know I've been absent. Yesterday I had to go to the lung doctor. And I had to be up and ready to start moving at 7 o'clock yesterday morning. And then today I slept in because I am sore from yesterday. I did not want to move this morning at all. It was a very long day. But I think I made it there for a week solid almost, which was surprising for me. Because, 6:30 in the morning, that's awfully early for me. Please don't tell me you're going to make it 4:30 in the morning. You were worried I might have frozen? No, but funny story. Everybody else heard this earlier, but I'm going to tell it again. Yesterday when I was at the doctor's office, I was way too hot in the office. And after my appointment was done and I was waiting for the ride to come back around to pick me up, I had to go outside and cool off. And it was -6 out there. And I walked outside and went, oh my gosh, this feels good. So my transformation to penguin is complete for the winter. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be good to go. Yeah, I would, sometimes I'm not even in bed yet at 4:30. So, yeah, let's not make it then. The new Fallout TV show premieres tonight. Are you going to be watching it? Are you a Fallout fan? I got to find somebody else who's just as nuts about it as I am, and my mom. It's on Amazon Prime. They're dropping it a day early. And they've already renewed for a third season. There's 8 episodes in each season. You don't watch a lot of TV? I understand. I don't either. It's like back when everyone smoked, we'd stand outside in sub-zero weather to take a drag and pretend we were tough. Yeah, the difference is I actually am tough. I don't have to pretend anymore. No hat, no gloves out there, and because I forgot them. -6-degree weather going, oh, this is nice. Kid you not. You just get used to it. It was just, for me, it was way too hot and stuffy in the office. You know, I'm used to being outside where it's, you know, breezy and got fresh air and... Because let's not pretend this RV is weatherproof 100%. It's not. I get a draft in here. But yeah, I'm now a penguin officially for the year. Tomorrow it's practically going to be shorts weather at 40 degrees. Practically shorts weather. Pardon me for just one moment. Don't you hate it when your nose just suddenly drips? 64 there now and you're freezing. That would be a heat wave here right now.
Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joy. Oh, ho, ho, who wouldn't go? Oh, ho, ho, who wouldn't go?
Let's see. It is currently 35 degrees, feels like 27. High tomorrow is going to be 42. On Thursday, we're going to get way up to 52. And then on Friday, it's going to drop back down to 21. Can you believe that? The other day, it was below 0.
Out comes good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Oh, ho, ho, who would go? Oh, ho, ho.
I guess some of these do have words.
Up on the housetop, pick, 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 down through the chimney with good singing.
It's a good thing everybody knows the Christmas carols by now. Okay, well, maybe not everybody, but That's all they are. Just some fun little Christmas carols that I downloaded. You'll be in the 80s this weekend. Oh no. That will be nice. For you. I would not mind the 80s. But it's okay. It may not be my favorite, but it's all right. I'm going to sharpen a pencil real quick. So you're going to be having a Christmas barbecue. You know, my friends in New Zealand, they've often went to the beach for Christmas. Had a barbecue on the beach. Look, I'm using my black Prismacolor colored pencil. When's the last time you all saw me do that? Probably been forever and a day. I know, be shocked. Be shocked. Exactly. Sherry knows my non-love for black. For the black colored pencil. No love here. No love here for the black pencil. It is my least used color. By far. Now we'll put that foul thing back away. Texas. It'll be the 80s in Texas. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. And we're going to make the tree. Hang on, I gotta bring this over a little bit. It will probably be bone chilling cold for us for Christmas. I'm just scared about what January and February is going to bring us if we've already been this cold for this long. Oy. Oh, no way. It's not going to be 50 here. I know for you that would be bone chilling cold. I think we're back to the beginning of the playlist. Yep, that's all I downloaded. Oh, wow. You got into the 30s and you thought you might have to cancel school, right? That would be very cold for you guys. I can't imagine many schools there have a robust heating system. Oh, yes, nobody there owns coats either. That makes sense. Air conditioning, yes. Heating, no. Did I ever mention putting in details like this is my favorite part? Drawing those little subtle hints of shape are my favorite part. Don't know, maybe I've never mentioned that. I don't know. No, actually, we got to get out black here in a little bit again. So we can do the Raven some justice. But, you know, that might be next week before we get to that one. Let's try and have the goal to have this book done by March the 1st. That'll be the goal. I'm not the fastest colorist in the world, so I think March is realistic to have this book done. But that'll still meet our 1-year deadline for a book. And I honestly don't think that having a year to complete a whole book is bad. Especially considering the other coloring that, you know, that anybody does. People don't often do it straight back to back, and that's the only thing they work on. So I think it's quite reasonable to try to have that goal of having a book done a year. I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, I own lots of books that aren't completed and will never be completed. But I think if you're setting a New Year's goal for yourself, I think a year is reasonable for most people. The book that I want to complete next year is Imagimorphia. And in order to do that, I can't color it all on camera. I just can't. I'd have to be coloring nonstop on camera. We'll see if I make it or not. But that's the goal. I did not have a goal in mind when I started this book except for to finish it. I didn't set a timeline for myself or anything like that. You know, when I get it done, I get it done. But gosh, we've got what, 20, 23, 24 episodes now of coloring in this book. I don't know, I'll have to go look. Sherry says I have books slated to be finished in 2026, but they are all better than halfway done. Oh yeah, that makes a difference. That makes a big difference. Oh, you have 6 books slated to be done in 2026. I still think that's reasonable. I do. Oh my goodness, it's 20 after 4 already? Please somebody tell me my clock is wrong. Is it really 20 after 4 already? Wow. Okay. I can't believe that. I was not ready for it to be so late in the day. Oh my goodness. No, I take it back. We're not going to do that. Since it's so late, we're going to go down and work on the brickwork. Time flies when you're having fun, I tell you what. What's everybody gonna do for dinner tonight? That's why we end the show at 5 o'clock, so I can make dinner. I'm gonna make meatloaf tonight. Oh, what happened to my music? What happened to my music? What happened to my music? Oh, well, there we go. I don't know what happened. Everybody still with me? Leftovers. Hamburger sliders with bacon jam. Oh my goodness, bacon jam. Oh, I love bacon jam. Gonna do squirrel chili this coming weekend. Yum. Blade is on a protein diet, having 2 chicken breasts. All right. Grilled, I take it? I like leftover night too. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I was off the screen coloring. Good deal. I didn't realize I was off screen coloring. Didn't mean to do that. Is that all right? Christmas toys. You know, one good thing you can do with your meatloaf if you don't feel like baking it in the oven is making it into hamburger patties and frying it up that way. And it tastes amazing. That is my cooking tip of the day. Sherry did that the other night. Awesome. It's so good. It is. Yesterday, after I got home and got everything done for the day that I needed to do, well, almost, I actually fell asleep and took a 3-hour nap. I was so exhausted. And then I got up and had a ham and cheese quesadilla for dinner. That was pretty good. Tonight is meatloaf. Might just throw some potatoes in the oven with it. Call that dinner. You can't hear 3 Hour without singing the Gilligan theme. Right? And just like meatloaf, better the second night, right? Nikki may just be eating meat if the blood sugar doesn't come down. Oh no. You ate a cream cheese snack cake. I hope that helps. I know that's hard and new, and at least you know what is going wrong. And you've got some ideas on how to get it better. I think that little bit ought to be gray too. You knew you shouldn't eat it, still under 200, so we'll just call it a cheat day, right? You'll get it there. You'll get the balance, Nikki, you will. You know, I look at it this way, life is worth living. And if you have to give up everything that tastes good to you in order to live, is it worth it? Everybody has to make that decision for themselves. But I think it's okay to treat yourself too. Goodness knows I shouldn't drink Pepsi, but here we are. It is a very bad habit, but it is what it is. One of these days I'll break the habit again. But today ain't that day. You know what else I thought about the other day? Nikki, you're not going to believe this. Sherry says you should treat yourself every once in a while to keep yourself on track. Absolutely. Yes, your blood sugar usually is good. Guess what else I'm thinking about doing in the spring, Nikki? You're never going to believe this comes out of my mouth. I'm actually considering dating again. I know that shocks you too, Sherry. I think it's time. I think it's time I had more fun. I think it's time to start getting back out of the house again. You're just staring at your phone. Please, nobody pass out. I think I owe myself some more fun before this life is over. But I tell you what, yeah, exactly, Sherry. But I tell you what, it's going to be more under my guidelines and my terms this time. You know what I mean? If you're not artistic and into video games, you're out. You know, that's going to be bare minimum requirements. You must be artistic and you must play video games. That's all there is to it. Priorities, we got to have priorities here. Yes, you have to love animals. Absolutely, must love animals.
Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop.
And you must love Fallout. Yes, definitely be single. That would be good. You must love Fallout. But in my head the other day, I started writing my, whatchamacallit, the little tagline, everything. And I'm going through my head going, this is pretty good because I know what I want. No, I'm sorry if you don't like Fallout. We can't be friends. But I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's exactly who I have to have. I have to somebody that has my same interests. Give us a whole lot more to talk about. Must love kayaking. Because we can't not go, That would be a great date, going kayaking. Preferably someplace public, though. We ain't going down the back 40 or nothing like that. But the thought actually came through my head. I know I said I was done, but I don't think I am. And they absolutely positively must know how to cook. Absolutely positively must know how to cook. That's a requirement. Haha, parking by the creek where it's George Strait real late and dancing cheek to cheek. Yeah, they gotta love the water. As much as I love the water, they gotta love the water. I would not be good with somebody who's afraid of water, It's just common sense. But I actually entertained the thought. And it would be nice to have somebody to go kayaking with again. That really would be nice. I love getting out kayaking. And I didn't get it out nearly as much this last year because I didn't have somebody to go with. Well, I mean, I had Laura to go with, but you know, she's not always available. Maybe I will join a kayaking club. Ooh, there's a thought. But I want one. All right, Blade. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, it's almost time for me to wrap up here too. Have a beautiful day. Does such a person exist? I don't know. Oh, that is weird. That is weird, Nikki. I do want to show you an update on the skull before we go today. Because I think it's coming along real nice. I've been poking along at that. Behind the scenes. Oh, I like that. All right, I think that's where we're going to stop for today on this piece. Get some of these pencils put away here. Move this out of the way. You like that combination? That's espresso in the Prismacolor line. That darker brown right here, that's espresso. Yeah, I like that. The dark chocolate coffee brown color. All right. Real quick, because I know y'all love seeing the updates. Here is where I'm at with the skull picture. My friend, the artistic biker that just left, he is an expert at saying, if you want your lights to stand out, you need to surround them by darks. Thank you. If you want your lights to stand out, you need to surround them by darks. And that's the philosophy that I brought into doing the skull on this page. To get the bone to stand out, you got to surround it by some darks. And I really like how it's coming along. There are a lot of little darks to add in, but I think the little touches have made it worth it. Let's take a closer look. You'll see what I mean. There's about 1 million little darks on there that I have put in to make the lights stand out more. And I think that's a good lesson and reminder for all of us. Thank you. What you've already done really stands out. Thank you. And I am going to put in some background behind all this because I did on the original. So I'm going to... the eyes and nose were already blacked out like that. But if you notice, I added some brown in here. That used to be white. Right in through there. And I changed it to brown. To kind of give it a shadowy kind of look. The white there was just too harsh. Did not look right at all. Thank you. I'm tickled with what I've got done so far. And then when I'm completely done with it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the comparison side by side of the original one that I did and then this one. I still do have a picture of it. I don't have the original anymore, but I do have a picture of it. Yeah, they're very different, Sherry. I will tell you that right now. They are very, very different. And you can see from, that long ago. When did this one come out? 2016, I believe. Originally. Yeah, 2016. And I got it that year, so you'll be able to see over time how my skills have changed and developed. And it'll be a shocker. Hoping to get that finished soon to include that